Hi, it's Kata, and today I'd like to share with you my 16 celebrity and character dolls. A quick bit of background. 2 years ago, I did a display of fashion dolls as characters from the Anne Rice novel, The Witching Hour. So, almost half of these dolls were chosen to play the Mayfair Witches and other characters. I did this display before the Mayfair Witches series came out, which I haven't actually seen. My set was based purely on the Witching Hour novel itself, which is one of my favorite books. So you'll see some of those dolls from that set here. With that said, let's see what we got. I'm tempted to wear this microphone as a friggin' earring. Does that work? You can't really see it. I'm just going with it. It's like I'm doing a TED Talk. This is the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Catwoman Batman 66 Barbie. This fabulous doll is an homage to the actress Julie Newmar, who played Catwoman in the fun and campy TV Batman, which was wonderfully 1960s. I love this doll's removable cat paw gloves, the ears in her hair, and her cat eye mask. She has the vintage Barbie silkstone face with an extra flair to her eyebrows, giving her the perfect look for this saucy, catty woman. This is the 1976 Marie Osmond doll. I got this doll for Christmas when I was a kid, and then I got the matching Donnie for my birthday, and I gotta confess, I didn't really care for the Osmond dolls. Even as a kid, I thought they were kind of square. Sorry, Grandma. As indifferent to this doll as I was as a kid, of course I'm totally nostalgic for her now. I'm impressed now too because look how well they captured Marie Osmond's face and smile. It's not Barbie as Marie, it's Marie. I was so lucky that husband found this Marie in her original dress with the microphone. This is the 2017 Steve Trevor from Wonder Woman Paradise Island. Paradise Island. Not Wonder Woman Paradise, although, you know, I'm sure it is a paradise for a lot of people. This handsome, well-made doll is based on the actor Chris Pine, and he really does have a likeness. Originally, his hair was sandy blonde, but I colored it black using a Sharpie. He was the perfect doll to play the character of Michael in my Witching Hour display, especially because Michael, who had tactile telepathy, always wore black gloves. And Steve Trevor has molded black gloves on his hand. Perfect. Walter! This is the 2020 Iris Apfel. Apfel? Am I saying that right? I honestly didn't know who Iris was until I got this doll and learned that the lady is a 100-plus-year-old interior and fashion designer with a particular expertise in fabric and textiles. This doll does not look like an older woman, much less a 100-year-old woman. I put lines in her face with a pencil, mainly so she could play the role of Carlisle Mayfair in my Witching Hour display. She fit the part perfectly. This is the 1994 Hollywood Legends Gone with the Wind Scarlett O'Hara Barbie. And of course she's wearing the legendary green curtain dress. This fun doll is Barbie as Scarlett, so she looks like Barbie rather than Vivian Leigh. This dress is incredible quality with amazing detail even underneath. She was wearing a huge hoop skirt which is removable. I love the ringlets in her hair, her rooted eyelashes, and the green eyes that Scarlett was known for. Also, I just had to give a shout out to Carol Burnett's version of Scarlett O'Hara in the curtain dress. Every time I look at this doll, I think of that. This is a 1989 World doll. It's the Gone with the Wind Ashley Wilkes. The World Doll Company produced Gone with the Wind dolls that actually look like the actors from the film. The character of Ashley Wilkes was played by actor Leslie Howard in 1939, and I think they really captured his likeness. His clothes are very nice, very detailed. I used this doll to play the character of Aaron Leitner in my Witching Hour display. This is also a 1989 World doll. This is the Gone with the Wind Rhett Butler. Rhett Butler was, of course, played by Clark Gable, and this doll could be no one else but Mr. Gable. His suit is beautiful with the light pinstripes, the pink satin vest with the pearl buttons, and the ascot. It's perfect for Rhett Butler, but looks just as perfect on the doll I chose to play Julian Mayfair, which I'll show you in a moment. This, of course, is the beautiful 1969 Julia, played by Diane Carroll. The Nurse Julia doll originally had dark brown hair, but oxidation was very common for this doll, turning her hair red. I personally love Julia in red hair. I think it's so pretty and flattering. I love that this doll has rooted eyelashes, too. Here we have the 2020 Susan B. Anthony doll. We so rarely see dolls that appear to be older than, say, age 30. So I love that this doll was made to represent a real woman who is older, let alone portraying the great and heroic Mrs. Anthony. This doll's hair is gray and she's on the curvy body mold. I did use her in my witching hour display as Catherine Mayfair. She was even able to wear the same morning dress. I can't remember if these cool Victorian shoes came with her, but they're perfect. This is the 1991 Beverly Hills 90210 Dylan McKay doll, played by Luke Perry. This was actually my husband's doll. I could have sworn that he got it before we met, but he says he got it much later. But still, just goes to show he was buying dolls long before we began collecting dolls. This doll's clothes are quite high quality. He's even wearing an extra pair of surf shorts under his jeans. However, it looks like in storage, the dye of his red jacket bled onto his jeans, so I gotta see if I can get that out. Overall, he's really well made. I'd love to see the other 90210 dolls in real life. Here's the 2008 Barbie as Marilyn Monroe Blonde Ambition. There are tons of Marilyn dolls, but this has got to be one of the best. Her dress is soft metallic and it just gleams in the light. She was actually glued into it, which is why the back neckline is a bit messy because I removed it once. Her bauble diamond earrings are stunning. I love her short stylish hair and her sultry eyes. Barbie did Marilyn just right. Next I have these two Twilight boy dolls. The 2012 Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1, Edward Cullen doll. I know a lot of people feel a certain way about the Twilight series, but I'm basically impartial to it. I don't have strong feelings about it one way or another. What I do like are these great dolls. The character of Edward was played by Robert Pattinson, and I don't think this doll has much of a likeness. But I chose this doll to play the infamous Lasher in my witching hour display. He's perfect with his pale vampire skin and translucent eyes. I even kept him in this same old-fashioned, slightly faded and rumpled suit. Perfect description of Lasher in the novel. This is one of my favorite dolls. This is the 2012 Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2, Dr. Carlisle Cullen. This is not the original outfit for this doll. He came in a medical uniform. This doll is still incredibly handsome. I love his light blonde hair with this pale skin tone. I put this doll in the clothes that Rhett Butler was wearing, and he became the perfect Julian Mayfair. Julian is debonair and distinguished, and the combo of this doll with those clothes captured the character beautifully. I don't think Julian is in the series. Gasp. This is the 2022 David Bowie Barbie version 2. This doll is sweet, and the outfit is perfection. The detail is incredible. I mean, snaps. Version number 1 of this doll wears the silvery Ziggy Stardust pantsuit. I don't have the version 1, but I do like this gorgeous powder blue suit a lot, and wow, what quality. One of the best parts of this outfit is the platform shoes, and, I'm embarrassed to say I've misplaced them. Out of all the shoes to lose, sheesh. This is the 2011 Museum Collection Gustav Klimt Barbie. This is the beautiful artist's model Adele Bloch-Bauer from the famous 1907 Klimt painting Lady in Gold. I love her curly hair with its distinct part and the fabric of her dress, which matches the pattern in the painting. I would have liked to seen not plastic jewelry for the lady, but otherwise she's indeed a lovely work of art. So that is all of my celebrity doll.
Stop. Hammer time.
What? Where did you find
I'm touching
this?
it. I'm touching it.
You can't touch this though.
I can't touch it.
Did you seriously just get this?
Yep.
Where did you find this? Where did you?
It fell off a truck.
Did did you know I'm doing a video of my celebrity dolls?
I had no idea.
What an amazing coincidence. Well, we have the 1991 MC Hammer joining our... All right, look at him. Apparently, lastly, we have the 1991 MC Hammer, which husband just found at the thrift store for $6. Mattel did a great job of capturing Mr. Hammer's likeness. Look at that perfect hairstyle, even with a molded tail in the back. They put him on a Ken body with maybe some extra abs, but I'm pretty sure Ken doesn't have a mind that rhymes and 2 hyped feet. Hey, I understand you talked to MC Hammer's agent.
Yeah, apparently now it's okay to touch this.
So before, you can't touch this?
No, can't touch this.
And now?
You can't touch this.
That is my collection of celebrity and character dolls with our newest edition. Thanks for having fun with us today.